All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message for tonight? The main meat and potatoes. What is everything going to be about mostly? It's insurance policy, offshore bank account story, the general energy right now. 111, alignment. Welcome. I'm Indigo Crystal Goddess. We're going to get an intuitive message for you. See what Spirit wants you to be aware of at this time. At the bottom of the deck, they put a contract out on you to destroy you. All right. So they did put a contract out on you. And there is a message of concern about that contract. Somebody thought they were so smart. They thought they were so smart in doing this that there was no way it would come back to them. This is someone that throw a rock and hide their hands or pay other people to do their dirty work. They never get their hands dirty. And for the first time in their lives, everybody knows the truth. You could be a whistleblower. I don't know. You're doing something where you're doing it in the public eye and you're speaking your truth. Somebody got fired off of their job on their day off. All right. Speak your truth. It doesn't matter how anybody feels about it. It's your right to let your voice be heard. Let people hear your side of the story. For so long, people have been hearing everyone else's side of the story, and nobody's known what was going on with you. So speak your truth. Stand up for the fatherless. Stand up for those who people take advantage of. I know when I became a nurse, I was a CNA, a provider. I took care of elderly people, children. It didn't matter. I worked in a nursing home. I've worked in assisted livings. I've worked with hospice patients. And it's always been about helping people. All right. And now it's shifted. Now I'm helping people that I may never meet. But I hope that by speaking my truth, that it helps somebody. All right. You might be speaking your truth, collective. Hey, what hotel? Well, not in a hotel today. By you speaking your truth, this might be ruffling a lot of feathers in the community, mainly your family, people that have known you for a long time, and they just can't believe that this is real, that this is really you. Standing up for yourself, being bold, being confident. These same people are now panicking and running, trying to undo things that they should have never done in the first place, possibly something to do with a home. All right. Hola. Someone could be taking a train here because they're trying to undo uh, something they did in the past. Now they're panicking and scared because something about some witchcraft is coming out. Maybe this is what you're speaking on. People who have been attacking other people with spell work. Maybe. Tell me about this home, Holy Spirit. What is it about this home that's got somebody really panicked? They are in a bunch of fear and anxiety. What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? Hello, you're correct. I'm going live once. Okay, Shirley, you're going live once. Okay. Tell me about someone could be Hispanic, somebody could be a Mexican lineage, Colombian, El Salvadorian. Okay. Tell me about this home. My dogs start barking when I start talking about this home. Somebody really didn't want you to get this house. I just smelt perfume, like a grandmother's fragrance. They only wanted me to go live when they were ready. Tell me about this home. All right. Oh, okay. Spirit gave us quite a few things to say about this home. Apparently, collective, you inherited a home. Somebody left this to you. This religious organization has been doing black magic here to try to block this. You have some undisclosed funds here because of a bad executor. The IRS could have been trying to take this home. These people were using this organization or using the IRS to try to get this home from you illegally. All right. This could be somebody's niece is involved, or you could have been left something. You could be somebody's niece, a church elder is involved, okay, with this home and these undisclosed funds about a home. So there's a church elder that was made the executor over his niece's inheritance. Okay. Clarify this, church elder, Holy Spirit, holy angels, beautiful divine collective. Somebody's name starts with an O. Hey, love. Hey, honey, I text you. I was just checking on you. The government could have been trying to money launder through this church elder, clarify church elder. Grand Rising, Diane. How are you? I have not heard from you in so long. How are the kids? How's everybody? Tell me more about this church elder, Holy Spirit. Oh, I just know this is going to be a very long reading. Okay, so you were taken to America by this church elder because it says taken to America. So there is a church elder that took you to America. Going through it, but yeah, I know. We're going through it, but just keep speaking your truth. This church elder could have did some love spells here as well. So Spirit wants you to keep speaking your truth about this root work that was being done, this witchcraft that was being done. And I know a lot of people get tired of hearing about that. I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm trying to hang in there. They pretty much destroyed my TikTok. My TikTok is done. It's finito. Um, you see, I have no problem here on YouTube. The internet is fine. There's no freezing. There's no delaying. But as soon as I try to log into my accounts, maybe I need to log out and log back in. I don't know. But they will not let me get on TikTok. So here I am on YouTube. They had an FBI analytics team watching this church elder. So there's a church elder that was being watched here. Let's switch it around. FBI analysts watching an organized crime ring with a church elder here that did not disclose some funds to their niece. Okay, all right. This church elder was made the executor, but this person was a bad executor over these funds because you inherited a home. All right. And this executor did not tell you about this home. As a matter of fact, this church elder is a part of some kind of a religious cult or a Christian cult. Okay. And they were doing witchcraft and spell work over this home, over this inheritance, whatever this is. Speak your truth. You could have been speaking about being adopted. You absolutely were taken from another country, possibly overseas. These people did rituals and love spells. Okay. There could be some discrepancy with your identity when it comes to the IRS, or there could have been some kind of, these people are panicking and afraid of something coming up with the IRS in America or something. I don't know. We're going to clarify that, but clarify taken to America. They are never told any okay. 12, 12, 12 could be a sign of synchronicity that you're seeing. Someone could be a Sagittarius in this energy. You could be manifesting something in this 12, 12 portal. Tell me about taking to America, Holy Spirit. Great Mother, the Divine Mother, Holy Spirit. Tell me about taking to America. This is giving me coming to America vibes. Like Eddie Murphy coming to America. He had to come to America to find his queen or find a wife, someone that would have their own mind. Okay, I don't know why that's significant, but taken to America. All right. Special needs. Okay, so somebody, you are a special needs child, and there was a trust fund that was put under a special needs trust. This is a trust fund that is set up by the courts for children that are disabled or are they're recipients of SSI or Medicaid. Okay, taken to America. Give me one more card from this deck with taken to America. So there's definitely a trust fund going to public, everything changing them all. Pastor, head of cult. Yes. Tell me more about this trust fund for special needs children. This is a trust fund set up by the court for children that are at risk of having their money or their inheritance abused. So there was some kind of a fire. A lot of the collective has been telling me about fires they experienced as a child. There was a fire, somebody, you were in a house fire, right? You could not remember the details, but have sleep paralysis about being in a fire. You are an ancient Egyptian god or goddess, all right? You're this deity. You're not of this realm, okay? All right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know when it comes to this house fire and who's panicking and trying to take a train somewhere because they know they can't take a plane. Because if they take a plane, yeah, this is somebody that's a senior citizen. They're trying to run from the IRS, possibly in a stolen car. Clarify senior citizen that's panicking and trying to undo spell work that they were doing to affect the outcome of a home and affect the outcome of a trust fund. Get out of some kind of trouble with the IRS. Somebody was being watched by Starlink satellite, Elon Musk. Mhm. Tell me more about this Starlink and Elon Musk. What does he have to do with this? This is a women's sorority. These are women of 50 and over. All right. They are overseas. Their main headquarters is stationed in Japan or overseas. These are college women, older women who were also a part of this university or this college. What? There's some kind of forensic toxicology report. Oh wow. It said what powers has killed both mother and father, stolen from. I left 258 acres of land. Wow, stolen from you. Oh wow. You are going to get justice from this sorority that's still watching you. This could be some kind of Eastern Star, some kind of college sororities. You're gathering your tribe, okay? You're getting new people around you that you can trust, pretty much. We really trust nobody, but you're gonna be safer. You're gonna be able to trust these people. It's God is telling you to trust Him, all right, and you're saying yes, you trust God. You're telling God it's okay. You trust God when it comes to your channel or whatever you're channeling, whatever energy you're channeling, your content, whatever you're doing on the world stage, you're trusting God with it. Tell me about this sorority, this women's sorority. There was some kind of toxicology, forensics evidence found. This is a sorority that has a demonic attachment to it. Okay? You were connected to a whole women's sorority. Okay, this is a group of women who have pledged an oath. Tell me about taking to America. They took a child that was special needs to America after a house fire. I just saw Oshun energy. Your father. So this is someone's uncle father here that is a warlock who did this to their niece. They wanted you to take their karma. Hmm. Every day I wake up is a miracle. Expect miracles every day when you wake up. Expect a miracle and you will receive a miracle. Okay, there could have been a car fire. Clarify this karma that they wanted you to take. This. What is this karma that they were trying to place on the collective? Karma of a jinn or demonic attachment being placed on here? Huh? beast, the devil, they tried to do a sacrifice or a ritual. They regret it now. Somebody tried to sacrifice here, clarify the beast or the devil, OG at this. Get some kind of assistance when it came to a court case. And they did this to their own niece, okay? And this person is going to jail along with a mother figure, all right? Clarify that your mom is going to jail. Oh, wow. There's a lawsuit here with your mom is going to jail. Sue, you might sue your mother with your Christ consciousness. You're going through some kind of an awakening. All right, you're part of the 144,000. You may sue this mom before she goes to jail. Oh my God. Tell me about this mom goes to jail. Tell me about this energy. Be very careful who you talk to. They flipped on someone, okay? So Spirit is saying this person was running their mouth and they were telling somebody that shouldn't have been telling something to, and this person flipped on them, and now there's a lawsuit going on in the court with this mother figure that's a part of this woman's sorority. All right, clarify this lawsuit. All right, somebody could be a hairstylist or they do hair. Okay, tell me more. 222. This could be somebody's twin flame. I trust God. That's it. Okay. You say, uh, dig up her father. Arsenic doesn't leave the body. That show killed father. I trust God. Yeah. Somebody thought they were very smart here. You were too protected for them to get access to you. Okay. Something could happen within 6 weeks about a case with this mother. So this could be in the future, 6 weeks away. This mother is going to get a knock on the door. Tell me about this mom, Holy Spirit. I don't think she's ready for this. You call judgment on the devil, okay? You call judgment on this mother, and she's the devil, all right? And that's why Spirit is saying, be careful. This person was running their mouth, called judgment, and it ended up being this Capricorn energy. Open Pandora's box. Ooh, tell me more. How did they open Pandora's box? Because they were talking too much. Somebody was doing too much talking, telling too many people, involving too many people. Even a senator is involved. Now I know she is okay. Now you know, honey. You're raising your consciousness. That's how you know. This is the Merkaba activation. The Hebrew word for Merkaba is chariot of God, okay? All right. The Hebrew word for chariot is soul of man. It will bring your chakras into alignment. All right. It is the chariot of the soul. You've gone through a lot of emotional abuse when it comes to this mom. All right. Just tell me more about this mother that emotionally abused the collective. Tell me about this mother that's a part of some kind of women's social organization at a college, all right? Tell me about this mother going to jail. Why is she going to jail? I just want to know for the collective. Why is this mother going to jail? Because she opened Pandora's box, running her mouth too much. We know that. Spirit said, walk away. If you're still connected to this mother figure, walk away. Tell me more about this mom. What is it that the collective needs to be aware of when it comes to this mother figure? What do we need to be aware of when it comes to these karmic mother figures that are going to be facing some kind of jail time because we've walked away? We're going to find out the truth, finally, after all of this time. You said suing her, Elon, few others, okay? Your father left some kind of communication to you to explain this whole situation. This mother just emotionally abuses you and is keeping this secret from you. There's photographs of this mother and this person, or there's photographs of you and this person. This is all a part of her emotional abuse to keep this information from you. Tell me more about this father that left information for somebody so that they could explain what happened. Someone who is as equally as gifted, all right? Somebody could have been a soldier in the Marines, a young soldier when he met this mother, all right? So we're getting the beginning here. He was a young soldier in the military when he met her mom at some kind of a family dinner. This could have been like somebody could have tried to hook them up, or some kind of blind date here, or somebody invited her to dinner, or she invited him to dinner to meet her parents, done their mirror death magic against me in front of a undercover. Wow, so this is going to be easy for you, Shirley Ann. All right, tell me more about this soldier, this young soldier. We're talking about your real father here, who may have been in the military when he met your mother. All right, he may have been what do they call it, private in the military when he met your mother. All right, tell me more about this private in the military. He may have been stationed in Taiwan. That's why I was picking up the overseas. All right. Tell me about Taiwan. Your father may have been from Taiwan. He may have been a soldier in the military stationed overseas when he met your mom. Tell me more. Yeah. They wanted you to be like them, not believe in love, not believe in twin flames or soulmates, just be bitter and angry, just love money over everything. But you're a very loving being. Tell me more about Taiwan, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this Father, the collective's real Father. What clues can you give us in locating this person? Somebody work with a crooked DEA? What is this? Bribing a DEA? Your father may have ghosted this person. Your real father might have ghosted your mother. I don't feel like this person did it on purpose, right? I feel like he was very young and he was being moved around. Somebody was an arsonist. Tell me more about this bribe that somebody tried to bribe, or a crooked DEA tried to bribe somebody's father to disappear or to go away. Tell me about this father that left a letter for the collective. Tell me about this letter. Tell me about this letter. Last card from this deck. Tell me about the letter that was left by the collective's father. Mm. Tell me about this letter. Japan. Somebody is stationed. Somebody was moving around a lot. All right. They were moving around a lot. This person couldn't be in one place very long. They were always being shipped off. This person could have had a beard. Okay, so that's one clue about your real father is he wore a beard. Tell me more about this bearded man. January is significant. Somebody is a Capricorn involved here. This Capricorn could have tried to get some kind of child support from this person. Somebody tried to get child support from your real father here. Tell me more about this child support. There could be somebody who is owed child support. Okay? And they wanted you to be bitter about this. They performed some kind of a ritual here. A church group was arrested for trafficking. All right. Karmic aunt involved was arrested for trafficking. Tell me more about this child support. Tell me more about this child support. Okay, so there's a family secret here that somebody isn't your father. All right. This karmic aunt tried to get child support from your real father. I'm guessing they were unsuccessful because the other father DNA was too close of a match. Okay. She tried to get child support from your real father who was stationed overseas, but he was moving around a lot. So when they did the DNA test, it was inconclusive because the two samples that were submitted were too closely related. So the first person was found to be the father, but it was not that person. All right, tell me more about this family secrets. Tell me about this ritual that they performed on the collective. Yeah. This is a whole family of boo-hags, skinless witches, all right? This is a whole family of hags, witches, and warlocks. Somebody's son and their daughter is a boo-hag, all right? Whoever this karmic aunt is, because this is not your real family, all right? So whoever their children are, they're boo-hags too, just like them. They're some kind of witch, all right? Somebody tried to fake a DNA test, or, or, or the court got fooled by an error. The court got fooled by an error of a DNA test because the two samples submitted were too closely related. They were family, all right? And the truth shall be revealed very soon here. That your karmic mother slept with her brother-in-law. Your karmic mother slept with her brother-in-law, all right? The truth is going to come out about that. She can no longer hide it, bribe it away. She can't make it disappear. The truth is here. The family secret is out. That the man that raised you is really your uncle. They could have even worked with a doctor's office. This person could have even signed the